Hey guys, those are the first words I'm saying in 3 days. I don't know why I'm crying, but it feels very, very special. I'm not planning to cut this video at all, so you're gonna see everything how it is. It is so strange to talk. Those 3 days were really, really special. When I was coming here, I didn't even know why. I just felt the need to come here, and I didn't have like a problem or something that I need to work on. I just felt that I need to be here, and I just decided to be silent for 3 days that I'm here. And actually there are a lot of people, but I was the only one who did it. And also being silent means I didn't use my phone at all, only for the alarms. I didn't read, I didn't sing, I didn't dance, I didn't talk. Well, I said okay to a cat, but I think it doesn't count. Those 3 days were really special. Like, I didn't even know that you can feel so peaceful and so in touch with yourself. Because people who came here, they all came here. Our schedule is we wake up. I was waking up at 4:45. We had our first meditation plus chanting at 5:30. Then we went for the alms round with monks at 6:40. It was really special also. It was such an experience. Not a lot of people get to experience. And I was literally crying because of how beautiful it was. It feels so strange to talk right now. After we had breakfast with the best view of my life, I was literally crying every day that I'm here. And I don't cry at all. It's really hard for me to cry. I don't even cry when someone hurts me. I cry once a few months, so the fact that I was crying here so much, it feels a lot to me. Because I finally, in silence, I started to feel pain and beauty and happiness. Because I see beauty everywhere and I take a lot of pictures and videos, but I noticed that it was hard for me at first not to take pictures, but I noticed that when I stopped taking them, I started to cry because of beauty, because I was taking away this possibility, I don't know, from me to cry because of beauty, because I was taking pictures, and I don't know how it affected, but I started to cry because of how happy I am to be here and to see these views. And you will see me cry in the whole video. I didn't expect it. And I was eating in silence. But actually I wasn't bored because I'm really fun to be around, so I had a lot of fun with myself. The only thing I did was drawing, but I was listening to myself, like if I want to draw because I see something beautiful, or I want to kill the boredness. But actually I wasn't bored being by myself. I just was in the moment, noticing small things around me and the views. The squirrels running on the trees. That's exactly what I was watching while having breakfast and lunch. I cannot describe how special it was and how special it is, and it is how it's supposed to be, you know. It is how it's supposed to be. Those 3 days changed a lot. Like, I think I felt that it will be life-changing. I didn't know why, but it is. I'm not going back to how it was. I'm not hiding. I won't hide in my phone anymore. Also, I love to listen to music, and I noticed that a lot of times I'm just like feeling the void with music, with books. We all do. You are doing it too, and you need to think how and why. I just learned how to be with myself in silence and enjoy the moment. After breakfast, we had a little bit of a free time, and I was just sitting and watching the views, the forest. Actually, usually the views are not like that because I'm at the viewpoint. It's a little bit further, but they are beautiful anyways. So then we went to the benefits of meditation session with a monk, and also all the meditations were I don't know how to say it, but like a monk was the main character. I don't know. And actually, excuse me, meditating with a monk, like we were meditating for 30-40 minutes 3-4 times a day, every day. And I understood before, for me, meditation, of course, it was about being peaceful, but also more it was about healing. And I was letting my thoughts to come. I was thinking a lot, and I was I was dealing with a lot in my head while meditating. But here I understood that meditation, it is more about peace and how you're just aware of the emotions and of the thoughts that you have. But the purpose of meditation is to be still and to be in the moment, to be present, to listen to what is going on around. And I don't know, I didn't understand before why I need to meditate every day. Like, I'm in spirituality for 3 years already, and I meditated like 2 months straight every day, a month and a half, but it was more, I hope you hear me now, but I don't want to speak loudly, sorry. It was more about healing for me and dealing with something. It wasn't about being peaceful, present, and happy, and feeling joy. I forgot what I was telling, but here I understood that I want meditation to be a part of my life always, because I don't know if you're, as a person who is watching this video right now, if you are trying to meditate, but you need to trust me. All the monks that are here, we are speaking to the international monks mostly, but there are also Thai monks. For international monks, I think for the regular monks, like for Thai monks too, you can stop being a monk at any moment. And all of those monks, they came to spirituality, as all of us who are in spirituality. We came here not because we were bored or it looked beautiful from the side, but because we all were struggling. And those monks, most of them were addicted. They had everything: fame, money, women. They had everything, but they weren't happy. They were feeling anxious, and they found their peace and joy here. That's why they became monks. So meditating every day, that is what helped them, and that is what saved them. So whatever you are dealing with, meditation will help you. It will help you if you will allow it to help you. But you need to be consistent with it, and you don't need to judge yourself. You just need to allow yourself to be as you are. So after benefits was meditation, we were meditating, and also we were asking questions. I wasn't, because I am the only one who was silent again. And after we had lunch, and we had only 2 meals a day, but we could eat if we wanted to. That's because monks eat only 2 times a day, but there are like 1 cafe and 1 pizzeria, no, what, 1 restaurant, like a Thai restaurant, local, 2 cafes, and 1 pizzeria, so we could eat if we wanted to, and everything is really cheap. Okay, it was like, this information was unnecessary. After being silent for 3 days, I understand it. So after we had like 6 free hours until the evening chanting and meditation, and then after it was at 6:30, and after this at 8, at 7, 8, it finished, and it was finishing, and I was falling asleep at 8:30. So I was afraid that I need to wake up so early, but it wasn't hard, because I was excited for the day, and because I was falling asleep like early, so it was great. Oh my god, I'm talking so much. I miss being silent. But the main thing, I understood a lot here, and also a lot of pain. I was crying because of happiness. Also, I felt a lot of pain, and mostly it was because of war. At one meditation, they were talking about Ukraine. Not talking, but like they mentioned Ukraine. Someone asked, how do you deal with all the terrible news that we hear happening around the world every day? And he said that, yeah, when I heard the news about Ukraine, it was really hard for me to let go. It took me weeks, and I was thinking to myself that for those people, it's just news. These are just news, and they were dealing with it. But for me, it's my reality, and it's not news for me. It's what's directly happening to me and to all people in Ukraine. And I was crying so much at that session. Like, I was literally shaking. My body started to shake. But it was just me letting go. Because before, when you are in Ukraine, you can't let it go, because you are still there. I'm not in Ukraine for 5 months, and I was triggered a few times, even now when I was coming here, because I heard like something like gunshots or whatever. But only now, it's the first time when I cry, because when the explosions are happening and stuff, I don't cry. You don't cry because you are in a state of survival, and I cried a little bit when I heard, like, I read bad news about people or bad stuff happened, but it wasn't a lot, because I'm used to it. And here, it all just, the jar opened, and all the pain started to come out. Of course, there are a lot more, and I don't even know if I will be able to let go of all the pain, especially while the war is still happening. But for me, it's the start, because it was the first time when I let the feelings and the pain, because like the pain of war like come out of me. And I was crying during lunch after that session. I'm actually really proud of myself that I made it here, because it may seem like it's really easy, and like in Instagram it's a perfect picture, but you have no idea how much fears I needed to deal with while I was going here. To Greece, to Thailand, I was doubting like if I should come here. My brain was looking for reasons why I shouldn't. But I did come, and I'm really grateful to my soul that it is the experience I need to live, and to me that I brought myself here, because I'm here only because of myself. I did it, and it was scary. Don't think that it wasn't. This experience was really, really special. I understood that most of the conversations we have, most of the talking, it's not necessary. And you understand it only when you become silent. So if you're watching this video, I would recommend you to try at least one day. For me, 3 days, it wasn't hard. It wasn't hard at all. But a lot of people who came here with me, they were still on their phones, they were still reading, and they were still talking, and I don't know why, because it's really easy to hide from yourself and from your emotions in talking, music, reading, whatever. I think I had a really special experience, but I think I'm one of a few people who did, because yes, of course they might have, but I was the only one who was crying during lunch every day. So yeah, okay. Actually, I'm really happy that I did it. It is an experience that changed my life completely. I'm definitely gonna do silent days in my life. I'm really gonna miss this place because it's just magical and so special, and I'm telling you, I haven't felt so peaceful and in touch with myself ever. Because even though I came here to meditate 3-4 times a day, to be with nature, to spend time in silence, but only because I was silent, I heard myself and I felt this peace. I literally was crying of how beautiful this moment is and how happy I am to experience it. And also the fact that I didn't use I used my phone only for the alarms. We wear clothes that they give us, like everyone wears white clothes. You don't care about how you look, you don't care about your hair, you don't care about everything, and that's what makes you free. And also I was barefoot for 3 days. I wore flip-flops only at night because it was cold like in the morning and when it got dark. But because I don't care what I wear, I don't care how I look, I don't care if I'm tired, look tired, or whatever. That made me so free. And also my phone was always in my room. I wasn't taking it with me. I want to become silent again. It was just, this experience was really, really, really special. And actually, I don't understand why other people who are here with me, they didn't do it, because I was the only one, and there are a lot of us, like a lot of people. There weren't so many of us when I just came, but today the structured retreat started, because I was on a free retreat that we didn't have a schedule. We have what I described, everything. We have these things every day, but structured retreat also has a lot of other things. For example, right now they have a meditation in nature, and also they will have walking meditation and stuff. I didn't go because I'm leaving in an hour, so. But I'm really happy. Right now, here are too many people. I had to fight for my spot for breakfast in the breakfast room. I won. Okay, I didn't fight. I just had to like be really quick. And also, I didn't know what to expect from monks. Like, I didn't know what people they are, but they all went through a lot, and they all were suffering, and they're so funny. You can't imagine. They're so funny. They're the sunniest people you can ever meet. Not every one of them. Some of them are like grumpies, but because when a lot of people, when they go through a lot, they become really funny and really sunny. So even if you close your eyes and you will listen to their like conversations, you won't understand that they're monks. They're like, bro, can you imagine stuff like this? So yeah, I will miss them. And also like alms round were so special. Like, I think I'm becoming silent again because I'm really tired of talking. I just want to tell you that, trust me, just try meditation, because I'm definitely making it the part of my life, I hope forever. Even 1, 2, 3, 5 minutes after you wake up, to sit with yourself and to be still, not to think about anything, and just be. And also, we all need to lose our phones, because this is the other world that we are always in, except real world. And I didn't think about social media and online world in these 3 days, because I didn't talk to anyone, I didn't check anything, I didn't use my phone. Yeah, my family is like, oh my god, is she alive? Of course I told them, but like, you know what I mean. Really just try to be silent. Go to the nature. Even if you live in the city, you have parks, trust me, bro. And just sit in silence. I know that it's easy to do in a place like this, but I started from the hardest place you could, in the house where it's never quiet. So yeah, it was nice to talk to you, and I really don't want to talk anymore. It was so nice not to talk, and people here will forever remember me as a silent girl, because they don't even know my name. I love you, and thank you for watching this video. It means a lot to me if you made it to the end.